The columns flow starter exercise is very important to for every new users to understand uh, the full potential of what columns flow can do for you. So I suggest every single new user or even previous existing users can go through this. It only takes like 5 to 10 minutes, maximum 50 minutes. Um, to give you overall like what it does, I mean the exercise, I just like do this once as a video. So if you can look at it before you follow the instructions. So when you sign in, you will see this if you didn't mark it as done, like you didn't complete it. So at any time you can also open it here. This is the same thing, but you can launch it from here. Launch the start exercise. As you can see, this is like step by step instructions to build your first flow, and the final output is previewed here. So first, let's follow this. Create a new flow starting from here. And we name this new flow as sales analysis. You can change an icon here if you want. By default, it's just default the workflow icon. And we named it collapse left menu for more space. Like this laptop doesn't have like big screen, so we can collapse it here. Collapse the menu so we can have more space because we have extra space here, extra space taken by the instructions. So now let's jump to the next flow, next step. First, we copy the content. It's a URL. Rename the node, this node, to orders. We select the data source, connect the Google spreadsheets, paste the URL. Anyone with a link, as you may see there, and we load the spreadsheet tab. This spreadsheet has two tables, like two sheets. One is orders, one is customers. So first, let's connect orders. Everything just previewed from the spreadsheet sample. So as you can see here, as the expectations, the orders node will show all the orders data right here. Let's come to the next step. It is the same step basically, but connect the customer sheet. So, but we need a second node. This is the first node, and we need a second node. How to get the second node is basically we go to the flow infer plus the new node. So here it's a flow infer. Go to the flow infer. That is node infer, right? If you go to open this or click the node, you can see this is like node infer. And we go to the flow infer and we add a new node here. Right, add a new node. So add a new node. And then we're going to have a new node behind this. As you can see, this is orders, this is customers. Let's see. Customers. And then we go through the exactly the same, copy the URL. Is actually the same URL as previous one. So you just like follow the same step, doing the same thing. And then you can select the customers tab, connect it, and we can save this as customers. I mean, it's same name, but we can just like name this differently if you want, but it doesn't matter. Customers, right, from the same spreadsheets. So now you can see here we have the second node represent the customers data. That's key. Now let's come to fourth step. Fourth step, we'll do a simple transformation. Make that let's be small because my laptop is quite small. So let's here. This is new transformation from one data set to another, like using some transformation in the middle. It's automatically popped up, but anytime you can just click this arrow to open it up. And here, let's just copy the example intent. I mean, you can put any intent by yourself. It's just plain language, right? You even can enter your own language. I mean, if you're speaking non-English, any language is fine. So as you can hear, we put the intent here. It shows up the previewed the schema for you, so you can know how to transform them. And finish the input and click the generator. So this will automatically come up with a computing plan, like transform that, and it already automatically updated the next step. As you can see here, as I see the new node, it pops up first name because we just like say get the first name from the table. So just like get the first name for you. So really, really smart. Now let's see. Next step. Let's make a little bit more space here. Next step is step 5. We do a join, right? So first, let's do drag the orders to drag a new node. This is going to be the join node. So we don't input any intent here because we are not doing any, the transformation. So as well as we drop these transformed customers. Oh, it asked me in the previous one to rename this. I mean, it doesn't matter if you want to rename it or not. It's just a name, okay? So now let's come here. For the join node, it allows me to choose how to join them. By default, is a union. If you have two exactly the same, like different data set from two, you can just put them together, union them. I mean, this is by default. But here we want to join them. We want to look up for every single order based on the customer ID. We want to populate all the customer informations in the new join data set. So here we choose join. You can have some other options like lookup or except. It's just different like set operations. You can try it in the future. In these examples, we just join them and we add a join key from orders customer ID to the ID of the customers table, right? Transformed customer table. Now, that's it. As this this is what it says. Like join them, and once this setup is updated, we just like update it. As you can see right now, it's 0 records, but after join, you will see 6 records because one of the records cannot find the customer in the table. So that's by design of the samples, right? So here we have 6 records. As a result, as you can see, we got all the information of the orders and also populated with the the customer information like name, channel, and the first name. All right, it's really small. Let me just make it a little bit even more smaller here. All right, so the next step is basically aggregate for the last step, just like aggregated by first name, right? This is the intent. Let's copy similar as the previous transformations we can do here. As you can see here, the preview, based on the preview, you can just type whatever kind of transformation logic you want. But here, we just give you one example. Show total sales by first name, because now we have first name, right? Sometimes you may wonder, do we need to be exactly column name? No, I mean, the AI is quite smart. They can match. They understand what columns are you talking about. So here, we want to aggregate all the records based on the first name as a key. So your input is done like before you generate it. Once you generate it, I mean, it will populate the data for you. This is like aggregation, right? Transform and aggregation. So now if you look at the result, you can see it aggregate all the result for you for each first name. James, Mia, John, and each person got a total sales value. If you want to specify like what kind of exact columns you want, you can also specify it in the intent. You just tell it, hey, I want my aggregated total sales at like say some amount or total space sales. Basically, you can tell this intent input whatever you want. Yeah, let the system figure out what to do with it. Next step, we are coming to exciting stuff because we got very good insights now. We know each person by the first name, like total sales they have, so we want to visualize it. So visualize is simple. Let me just like zoom to this step. As you can see here, you can visualize it here directly. There's the icon there, or you can just click, this node to toggle this visualization. They are exactly the same. It's just like for convenience, you can just like quickly to visualize a node here. As you can see, it opens up. Let me just close this for a little bit. It opens up the the graph canvas for you. Like this is columns graph, and it's super flexible, right? You can do whatever customizations you want, your brand information, so you want. Let me just do some simple stuff. For example, I want to color this, right? I can do this, right? I mean, you can do whatever layout. You can do whatever kind of like coloring, themes, those type of things. As instructions, we want to save this. So let's save this graph. This graph will be saved as saved graphs in the flow info. Let's come back to the last step, which is visualize. Let's say this visualization is done. Then next step, let's add an alert. Based on the last node I have, I want to alert when somebody's expense, like spending, is more than some numbers or under some expectations. Let's say what the instructions tell me to do. Add a new alert, and I want to add an email notifications on this node. I target it on to enable, and I check notifications. So this email channel is turned on, but when or how it's going to be triggered is basically you copy the intent. So let's see what kind of intent I want to have for samples. Notify me when James spent less than $400. Actually, right now it's 360. So if we turn this on, it will send an alert to my email inbox to tell me, hey, your alert is triggered. As you can see here, it's triggered. So actually, if I open my email box, I will see an email from column say, James' spend is less than 400. You'll get notified. All right. So this step is all also done. Let's see, two more steps. Super simple. We go to flow info, and you want to let this run on schedule. Like we turn it on every day. So this will run at that time you specified and run the whole pipelines. If you make any changes in your source, like your spreadsheets here, if we connect the spreadsheets, right? So all the pipelines will be, get updated in every single node. The data is fresh, and alerts will get triggered. I mean, if they meet the threshold is specified, and all the graphs are got updated. And if you have reports, you are going to, get updated reports as well. So this color change, as you can see. Well, this comes to our last step. I mean, if you want a web version report, like web report, you can just click update, and the system will be, update and give you the the web version like URL, so you can just share it with people. That's it. And by reaching the end of this exercise, you should be able to build up this flow. That's your first flow. That's what I have done here. As you can see, zoom it out as you can see here. So let's close this, and you can see it better. All right, this shows you how much columns flow can actually really do the real data processing, transformation, visualization, aggregation, join data sets, all those kind of like operations, very simple ways. You basically just like drag and drop, build the flow, build the logic, and enter your intent in any step to make the data work. I hope you feel excited about this, and which will be greatly improve your productivity. Reach out if you have any questions. Good luck. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.